People wanted me to talk about this. You know, I was going to talk about this anyway to begin with because I was inspired by the homie CJ. And then plus, I had seen the video myself. Now, first, I seen the video and I was just like shaking my head. But when I found out what happened, the aftermath of what happened, not only did I decide to speak on it, I'm just really finna just go all in. And some people are not going to like what I have to say. So you better brace yourself because I'm finna go deep in debt and I'm not pulling no punches because some stuff just need to be said and you can't sugarcoat everything. Now I'm not talking about everybody, but I'm talking about a lot of people. Do not come on here, and I'm warning you, do not come on here talking about don't generalize this, don't put us in this category. And if anybody come on here being condescending, I'm going to either block you or I'm going to have one of the moderators block you. And it's just really that simple. Now, in case you guys don't know, I don't know how long this show has been going on, but I've heard about it. And I just think it's another situation where you have a show where black people just can display their ignorance and ratchetness and just continue to make us look bad as a whole. Now, there's this show that you can watch on YouTube, you can watch on Instagram. It's called the Pop the Balloon Show. And it's a ridiculous show. I don't even think it's very much of a dating show because I really think a lot of those women, and I use the term women very loosely because they don't conduct themselves like women. They basically just come on there probably trying to push something else, trying to push, I don't know, their Instagrams or their OnlyFans and all that stuff. But it's a dating show for particularly what I see black people being on there. And basically they have some dude, either it's a woman or a man, and they have either a group of women and they have a group of men. And when the person comes out there who's seeking a, seeking somebody to go out with and date, they, if they don't like something about them, they pop the balloon. And then the host, now, this show, from what I see, takes place in Arizona, and I'm gonna get to the premise of this show and what I done seen happen so far. So this doesn't surprise me. So basically, they'll pop the balloon, and then the person to go over there, and now they have what you call a bunch of duplicates, copycat shows, but the pop the balloon show is kind of like the one where the woman is the host, and from what I see, it takes place in Arizona, probably in the Phoenix area, but nevertheless, they pop the balloon. If it's a group of men, they pop the balloon and they have to explain why they popped the balloon. And then a lot of times, in particularly when the women are supposed to be the candidates, because keep in mind, the man is there to pick somebody. And basically, the women, they will pop the balloon and then they'll ask them what's their assessment, why they popped the balloon. And a lot of times these women would be very insulting and disrespectful. They can't politely critique the person. They really try to demean them and stuff. And then a lot of times I can see a lot of these women are ratchet, they're broke. They work at Walmart, they work at Quick Stop and all this stuff and be trying to act like they got it going on. And they, you know what I'm saying? They drive a cash car that they bought off of OfferUp, but then they trying to act all upscale and high maintenance when they're really low maintenance. So, you know, but a lot of times I see the women, they really try to demean a lot of the brothers, and a lot of the brothers are in good positions as far as income go. I've seen dudes say they are entrepreneurs and stuff, own businesses, and you'll see these women get on there and critique the littlest thing. Oh, I don't like white jeans. Oh, your braids are too tight. Oh man, I don't like the way your shoes are tied. I don't like Air Force. But they will just come up with a little ridiculous critique and assessment to like try to basically insult the brother. And I mean, they would go beyond critique. They would just get to the point to where they would flat out just try to insult the dudes. And then I would look at some of these chicks on there trying to act like they high maintenance, but you could tell they got the outfit from DD's or Walmart, not even Target, or Rainbow or a place like that, or at the Compton swap meet, you know. And then some of them would just be looking ghetto, tattoos everywhere, all on their neck, looking like they just got paroled and all that kind of stuff. I'm just like, man, what the fuck is this? I'm just like, man, come on, man. When is black people gonna stop this stuff? Just constantly putting themselves on display for everybody to just think we act a certain type of way. When is black people gonna understand they judge us as a group and not as an individual? Unfortunately, that's just the way it is. No matter how much we try to say, hey, man, that ain't got nothing to do with me. White people and these non-blacks always refer to us as they, them, those people, or the N-words, ER or A, or whatever derogatory racial slur they can come up for black people. But nevertheless, there was this brother on there, and he said he worked as a plumber. Now, he was just basically, I mean, he was trying to, spit his game. He was basically, you could tell the dude works out and stuff. Arms was a little too big, which means he lifts too many free weights, but nevertheless, when they was just talking to the women and they was just, giving their assessment, a lot of them just was getting really like disrespectful. And it just got to the point to where dude finally just, had all he could take, and he basically started clowning them back, which I see happens a lot on that show. The women get real disrespectful. So basically he defended himself. But to make a long story short, it appears that I guess and I have an idea who did it. But one of the people he told on there, he basically said, hey, I'm a plumber, and plumbers make good money. He said, I can go to the bank and withdraw $100,000 right now. Can you? So to make a long story short, apparently he got on social media and said that he lost his job. Now, first of all, if I'm not mistaken, plumbers usually are in some kind of union. I don't know if they fall under the engineers union, but they usually be in a union. So I think he might be a Teamster. But if anybody knows who this brother is, tell this brother to get in contact with me. Hit me on Instagram, and we'll talk and we'll see what we can do to get him his job back. But nevertheless, he said he lost the job because they were calling up to his job. Now, I'm trying to figure out on what grounds did he lose his job? Well, I mean, so on what grounds was it for him to be terminated? Just because they kept calling up there and the job said, oh, people calling up there? Well, they could just block the person's number, or they can threaten to call the authorities. But nevertheless, he shouldn't have got fired because technically he did nothing wrong. So let me get this straight. He defends himself. He's getting attacked. He's getting insulted, but he can't say anything. He can't defend himself. But that's the thing. That's the thing with black women, I hate to say, and particularly a lot of them talk this stuff about they a boss bee and all that. Well, if you a boss bitch, where's your workers at then? Why ain't you got no workers then? Who work for you then? What are you the boss of? Just running your big mouth? I see this a lot. And it's just what Kevin Samuels said. I will never forget that when it all started, kind of like when Kevin Samuels was starting to make noise around, you know what I'm saying, the internet streets. After what put him on the map is when he got at that lady. But some lady on, I forgot what it's called. One of them, I don't know, something on that you have to have an iPhone. So basically, some lady came on there asking him, did he try to apologize to the lady and all this, basically trying to shame him. So Kevin Samuels checked the lady. And he said, this is typical. He said, whenever it pertains to black men, which I've spoke on this. And once again, shout out to the late great Kevin Samuels. But once again, black men, we are never, this is what pisses me off. We have all these expectations that black women want us to meet. We have to meet expectations, but nobody has to meet our expectations. The bar is always set extra high for us. But here's the thing. We the only species of male on this planet that's not allowed to defend ourselves. Like Kevin Samuel said, and like I said, we the only ones that get shamed if we defend ourselves. It doesn't matter who it's against, whether it's against women, whether it's against other men. Somebody say something to us, somebody disrespects us, we're just supposed to take it. Just take it. Just be quiet. Don't say nothing. Pray about it. How come that doesn't apply to everybody else? We just have to sit up there and be a punching bag. And a lot of times we're punching bags for our women in our community. And that's the thing. Whoever that was that did that was calling his job, that cost him his job, I promise you, karma is going to hit you so hard. Just like karma hit 50 Cent. 50 Cent loved making fun of people and trolling people. Now he got to take to his own medicine. Now he acting like Tito Jackson. Now he going all sensitive, which I'm going to talk about 50 later on. I'll tell people that 50 Cent was a bitch ass nigga. But now you see, he can dish it out, but he can't take it. Yeah, I'm going to get to that. First of all, any woman that prefer to you as sassy, she just a chick that don't want to be held accountable. It's called reverse psychology. Do not fall for that. It's just a woman that want to be able to have her way with you, come at you any type of way she wants to, and not be questioned. She wants to be able to disrespect you on a regular basis and think, once again, you're not supposed to say something. First of all, once again, that's a terminology that's only designed for black men. They don't call white men or non-black men who challenge women challenge people when they're being disrespectful towards them. So for the black women that refer to black men as being sassy because we defend ourselves and we don't put up with your shit, fuck you. I said it. Fuck you, bitch. Now what? First of all, as far as sassy go, you ain't my and let's get that sassy shit out the way. First of all, you ain't my grandmother, okay? You ain't my grandmother. You ain't my great grandmother. You're not my auntie. You're not my great auntie. The only people that would talk to me like that is my aunties when I was young. They'd say, "Don't sassy me." My grandmother would say, "Don't sassy me." My great grandmother, God rest her soul, "Don't sassy me." You ain't my mama. You just some bitch that I'm trying to talk to. But due to the fact that you referring to me as sassy because you trying to disrespect me and you think I'm supposed to sit up there and not say nothing, really, you the problem. Not me. You the damn problem. And this needs to be said. Black man, stop falling for the stuff. Stop falling for the okie doke. Stop letting yourself get bullied by these women. Black women love to try to play that role and try to make you feel bad. They don't do this to white boys. When they get checked by a white boy, they don't get called sassy. They don't call white boys sassy. They don't call non-black men sassy, but they always try to come with these fake elaborate words for black men. And these are the same women that will complain about there's no good men. These are the same women that will complain about why don't nobody approach them. These are the same women that will complain about why are black men dating outside. These are the same women that will shame, attack, and put down passport bros and try to make it look like we're the problem when they're actually the problem. That dude stood up for himself. So like I said, whoever the women or woman that was calling his job, you're cowards. That was weak what you did. They always hollering about they strong and they independent and they can do this, they can do that. They don't need no man. They don't need no man for this. They don't need no man for that. Okay, well, when you go to Walmart and you can't reach that, you know what I'm saying, that 12 pack of toilet paper. Oh, excuse me, can you help me? But you the same one that'll say you independent, but you will get mad when I'm walking in the store and I don't hold the door for you, right? But you so independent, right? You so independent, right? Yeah, that's what it is. It's a what up, man? What up, Marky? These women are just narcissists, and they have a man mentality. Just like Ebony K. Williams, she don't have nobody fooled. She had to get a sperm donor because nobody don't want to put their sperm naturally inside her because she's such a mean spirited bitch, and that's why she had to resort. She can sit up there and say she happy all she want. No, she just couldn't keep a man, and her clock was ticking. Some people, some people, some people go beyond the exception, but you do hit the wall after 40. But like I said, they called that man's job, got him fired. Were they thinking about this man possibly having a family and children? And that's the thing with women. They can dish it out, but they can't take it. But then they try to say they want equality. Okay, if you want equality, when you say something to me, expect me to say something back. You can't have it both ways. And then just listening to them women talking, she said, "I'll pop the balloon because you know, I don't like a man that argues back at me." So basically, she revealed who she is. She one of them women that want to talk crazy, demean you as a man, demean you as a person, but she don't want you to defend yourself. So when I hear women that refer to people as sassy, if a woman calls you sassy because you have a disagreement and she say you act a real sassy, dump her ass. If you on a date, kick her ass out the car. Catch this sassy Uber. Get out my sassy. Get your ass out my sassy car. Tell her to get her ass out your car immediately. Because you got to start putting the hammer down. Because at the end of the day, black men need to take our respect back. Because it's too many people out here getting reckless. Because I never thought I'd see the day where you be having people like you know what I'm saying. You know who you wouldn't even think remotely try black people trying to disrespect black people. But then again, they're trying to shame us, trying to emasculate us, trying to straight shame us. Once again, we the only ones that's not allowed to defend ourselves. We supposed to just sit up there, have a Colgate smile, and sit up there. I'm gonna pray for you. Nah, I'm gonna do something and I'm gonna say something. You know, I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna defend myself. But just thinking, they actually was that triggered. Which, by the way, they started and they called that man's job. This is why dudes need to start returning fire. We need to stop feeling sorry for women like that. Because I'll use the term women very loosely because they're not women. We need to return fire. Because that's the only thing that's going to stop this stuff. At the end of the day, in our community, they didn't took away, they've been trying to take away our right to be men. That's why they pushing all these agendas from walking around with purses and painting your nails and all that weirdo shit. That's what they trying to do to us. They're targeting us the most with that stuff. They going all out to try to emasculate and feminize men. You don't have to be ashamed to defend yourself. It doesn't matter who disrespects you. You have a right to defend yourself no matter what race they are or what gender they go by or think they are or say they non-gender. You have a right to defend yourself. All this stuff about, oh, what type of man talks like that too? Well, what type of woman disrespects a man? Once again, if you can't take it, shut the fuck up. Shut your ass up. As the saying goes, don't start none, don't be none. Real talk. If you're not prepared for what's going to come back at you, then shut your ass up. Don't say nothing. Don't sit up there and get mad when somebody claps back. Y'all the ones hollering about y'all. Y'all want equality, and y'all just as good as us, and that y'all are better men than us. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. When you say something, since you in man form, okay, I'm gonna come at you like a man. Real talk. So don't get mad when if you say something. If you say something slick, well, guess what? Guess what? It's finna be an oil spilled on the floor, cause you finna be slipping, and you gonna probably fall if you want to try to be slick. Well, I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. At this point, black people need, and particularly black men, they need to stop participating in this foolishness. I didn't think. I mean, these women, they come on these shows. They supposed to be looking for a date, but then you trying to insult the dude. You trying to demean the dude, but you on there trying to get picked, but then you sitting up there trying to talk crazy and demean a person. And like I said before, these are the same ones that will complain about people not approaching them and saying that the dating market is tough. You the damn problem. It's not us, it's you. But you try to make it look like we're the problem when it's actually you. And I'm gonna tell you this, and I never thought that the day would come where I'd say this. But this is just real talk. Even other dudes of other races are starting to look and see that our women are the problem. And I'm not putting down all black women, but I'm starting to see more video where dudes, they won't flat out say black women, but they'll say certain type of women, but you know who they referring to, because if they flat out say black women, then they'll be considered racist. But I'm starting to see more videos where people are saying that it's them. But then again, not like we should care what they think, because at the end of the day, this is black people problem, and this is problems that we need to solve within our community. But I'm just trying to say, I'm trying to give black women warning, and I'm trying to talk to y'all. We didn't try to reason with y'all. We didn't try to talk nicely to y'all. We didn't try to talk delicate to y'all, but nothing seems to work. You act like you got it all figured out, and you don't know jack shit. You don't know jack shit. You don't know what the hell you're talking about. You don't know what you're doing. What part you women don't understand? You will never have more game than us. Okay? And you can make all your threats. You can make all the threats you want about threatening to date outside your race. We don't give a shit. Go right ahead. Like I said, some of y'all, I will gift wrap y'all and take y'all into other communities and let y'all bring that stuff there. But guess what's gonna happen? You try that Shaniqua shit with them. You try that Keisha and ReRe shit in the suburbs or in Little Asia or Little India. They're gonna send your ass right back to the hood. They're gonna send your ass right back to the streets. And then you gonna come crawling back to us, and we gonna be like, we're good. We're good. We don't need you. Like I said, y'all can have Suki Honda, y'all can have Sexy Red, y'all can have City Girl, y'all can have Ebony K. Williams, you can have Cynthia G, you can have all of them. We don't want them. And keep in mind, we had them first anyway. We giving them to y'all. I don't know how many times I got to tell you white boys and you non-blacks, you not hurting our feelings when you walk around with our women. Because like I said, you welcome. We had them first. We gave them to y'all. What part y'all non-blacks gonna understand that y'all are option number 2? You've never been option number 1. You're option number 2 because we don't want to deal with them, or because they feel like they can't have their way with us. So just wanted to give y'all just wanted to give you white boys and you non-blacks a reminder. Because here's the thing, we can easily come to y'all communities and snatch up y'all chicks. Why you think y'all suburban white girls be coming to the hood messing with us, running up their credit cards. Trying to, you know what I'm saying, trying to get their black scent learning lessons. So, you know what I'm saying? They come to us. We the most intriguing, fascinating men on the face of the earth. We're the most desired men on the face of the earth. Black men. That's just real talk. I can jump on a plane right now. I could jump on a plane right now and go to Asia, go to China, go to Beijing, and I can guarantee you they see me walking around, them women gonna be flocking to me. I can jump on a plane, go to the Philippines right now, them women gonna be flocking to me. Real talk. And I don't have to pay for it. So who you think you talking to? Now, who you think you talking to? And then guess what? I ain't gotta ask them. And guess what? They'll make me breakfast. They'll make me pancakes. They'll make me waffles. Guess what? They'll pour my orange juice for me. They'll cut my pancakes for me. And they won't complain about it. For the most part. Well, y'all think making a nigga a sandwich is slavery. But then you want all the perks. You want all the perks. But you want everything given to you. Nah, fuck that. So I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But then you will say, oh, you're a pick me. You're a pick. And then the women and then the sisters that do treat us right, that treat us like the kings we are, y'all get mad at them. Just like y'all was trying to break up Simone Biles and Jonathan Owens. A healthy black couple. Like, get out of here, man. Get out of here with that BS. Get out of here. You think making a sandwich or buying somebody something to eat or bringing somebody something to eat is slavery? You need to go see a fucking psychiatrist, lady. Real talk. And the women that talk like you, that's why y'all alone. That's why ain't nobody texting you. That's why ain't nobody asks you out on the date. So like I said before, you can't work at Walmart and be talking about you don't want to go to the Cheesecake Factory. That's just real talk. But then again, some of y'all don't even deserve the Cheesecake Factory. Some of y'all deserve Denny's. Or some of y'all deserve the drive-thru at In-N-Out Burger. I don't know. I don't know. I'm like Stevie. On what grounds did he lose it? I'm like, what did he get fired for? That's why I'm trying to get in contact with the brother so some of us can see what we can do. Because I need to know where he works at, because I'm definitely gonna call the company. I'm like, what grounds did you fire him for? But like I said, whoever did it, karma is gonna hit them hard. When I say karma is gonna hit them hard, when I say karma is gonna kick them in the ass, that was trifling. That was weak. That was cowardly. And I say to y'all women, especially y'all black women, if y'all ain't prepared to take back what you give out, you want to give out insults, but you don't want to take them back. You don't want to receive them. Real talk. Shut the fuck up. Keep your mouth shut. Don't try to come up with these policies and these fake, like, for real. Don't come with these fake ideologies, these fake, you know what I'm saying, terminologies to try to shame black men and try to pick on black men because you want us to be your personal punching bags. You want to punch something, sign up for a gym or buy you a heavy bag and go outside or put it in your garage and punch on the heavy bag. But I just want to say this, black men are not your punching bags. I've been trying to tell y'all black women it's a simp shortage because the simps is waking up or the simps is going elsewhere. We don't have to put up with this stuff. I mean, can y'all just go 2 minutes without disrespecting us? But that's the thing. Y'all always want to play victim, always hollering about what get did to y'all, but y'all never want to talk about what y'all do to us. Y'all been opping us for a minute to the white man. I can make an argument that y'all been just a bigger op to us as the white man. Constantly undermining us, throwing us under the bus. And like I said, people starting to see the truth now. They, thanks to this little invention called the internet. Hearing some of the stuff that y'all saying. Oh, I don't want a man unless he sends me $100 to get lunch just on GP. For what? What do you need to eat that costs $100? Or a dude sent me $30 to get some lunch and and I got mad. Well, you know what? Never again. And y'all dudes gonna have to start standing up for y'allself, man. Y'all don't have to put up with that stuff. Remember, it's more women than us. Of course, I want black men and black women to be together. But at the same time, the same way black women is threatening to date outside their race, well, if you have to, then, it is what it is. You be with people that's going to treat you right. And then you got black women talking about, oh, what man make you pay half of the bills? Well, Travis Kelce, when he was with that black girl, he was making her pay half of the bills. Nobody called him out. Y'all put us down. Y'all talk bad. Y'all disrespect us. But then at the same time, you want us to put our life on the line for y'all. You want us to protect y'all. You want us to defend y'all. Tell me why y'all deserve that. Please explain to me, why should we risk our lives to defend people that don't, and defend women that disrespect us, undermine us, and speak bad on us? You don't see black men, even when they date outside their race, for the most part, talking about, well, I got my wife because black women, they'll make videos talking about trying to diss black men. Talking about this, why you should, just like I saw Melissa Ford a couple of days ago. Now, we all know Melissa Ford is mixed. But she was sitting up there saying, I understand why black people want black to marry black and people, but black women should always explore their options. They've been doing it. They've been doing it. But see, here's the thing. Black man has always been shamed. Once again, we always been shamed. If a black man dates outside his race, he's a traitor. He's a sellout. He's a coon. He's an Uncle Tom. But if a black woman date outside their race, oh, they're exploring their options. They're thinking outside the box. They're celebrated. But black men are shamed. And then black women will say, oh, we're not loyal. We're not loyal. Well, loyalty goes both ways. Well, we ain't too far from that, Stevie. So I'm strap up. Strap up. That's all I got to say. Strap up. So, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Nobody came after Travis Kelce. Nobody came after Travis Kelce. None of these black women said nothing about him making her pay half of the bills. But then they always got something to say. They always pocket watching. They're always trying to get over and all that kind of stuff. And I'm just saying, at the end of the day, if your mouthpiece is tight, if a girl really setting all these regulations and stipulations to date her, she really ain't into you. She really just trying to use you. She really just trying to use. And if the girl, and I'm just gonna tell you right now, and this is just real talk, if you go out on a date with a girl and she run up a $500 tab, you ain't gonna see her. You ain't gonna see her again. She just finna run up a tab, which, by the way, I'm just gonna be honest with you. I think you stupid as fuck if you take a girl out to a $500 plate restaurant. For what? I think you stupid. And first of all, no woman wouldn't even ask you to take, no real woman wouldn't even ask you to take them to no $500 plate restaurant. For what? To say that you took her to a $500 plate restaurant for what? Because you really gonna think it don't matter if you got $1 million, you gonna think yourself, damn, I spent $1,000 on the dinner date. I could have did other things. And I'm just gonna tell you, y'all women can take it however you want. There ain't no woman out here that's worth spending $1,000 on no first date. I don't give a fuck who you is. And you can take it however you want. You can say, oh, you broke and all that. No, you broke. You broke. That's why you trying to go to a you broke. Your ass is broke. Now, that's what it come down to. You broke. I'm not telling you. That's the thing. You on the first date, you want fiance or wife privileges or 10-year anniversary privileges. You take somebody to an upscale restaurant and you buying them $300 lobster plate. That's if you've been together for at least that's 5-year anniversary privileges right there. I'm past the point where I'm trying to show off. Like I said, you gonna go on the first date, you gonna go wherever the hell I take you. And if you got a problem with it, you can get your ass out the car. That's just real talk. You don't want to go to the restaurant I'm taking you to, get your ass out the car. Or we'll go to where you want to go and you pay for it. That's just real talk. Oh, I want to go to Chris Stations. I want to go to Benny Hanna's. Nah. That's after I done smashed a couple of times. That's like 6 months. That's like 6 months. Because like I said, some of y'all women don't deserve the Cheesecake Factory, but talking about you ain't going to the Cheesecake Factory. Okay, cool. We ain't going to the cheese. You don't want to go to the Cheesecake Factory? Okay, cool. Okay. I'm gonna just look at my phone. Google nearest Mountain Mike's Pizza. Google. Actually, Dave & Buster's got some pretty good food, to be honest with you. Actually, Dave & Buster's is kind of like in between Cheesecake Factory. It's like in between Cheesecake Factory and maybe, So I'm just saying it's Buffalo Wild Wings. So yeah, I'll take you to Mountain Mike's. Yeah. So you keep talking about where you ain't gonna go. Oh, I'm not going to. No, for real. I'm just saying, black man. You know what I'm saying? Stand up for yourself. And don't let no woman make you feel guilty about standing up for yourself. Don't let no woman disrespect you. Like I said, if she call you, say, oh, you being sassy, okay. All right, well, you get your sassy ass out my car. Okay. You get out my sassy car, and my sassy ass is finna call you an Uber, or I'm finna take you back home. Ask her very nicely. If a woman say, oh, you acting sassy, say, please don't call me that. Now she try to justify her call, cut her off right then and there. Because at the end of the day, you in control. If she in your car and she in your car and she trying to disrespect you, nah, you gotta say that. You gotta put your foot down. She ain't like for real. Yeah, that's true too. That's true too. Well, man, I already know you from the town, so I mean, us Oakland cats, we go hard because most women know not to come at us like that. Because niggas in Oakland, we known for kicking chicks out the car. We known for kicking chicks out the car. So you better not come on no date with me and tell me, oh, I'm not eating here. Okay, cool. Like I said, I get out the car and go in the restaurant and eat. And you can sit in the car while I eat. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. That had me heated when I found out that they cost that brother his job. Like, what kind of, that was just like the weakest, that was just like weak. That was, I mean, for real, that was just like what you calling this job for? But I could tell he hurt that girl's feelings when he said, "Look, I can go to the bank and withdraw 100,000 right now." And she was feeling some kind of way. Like I said, I've been watching that balloon show. Shout out to my dude Ron Mex, because I'll go talk about it anyway. But I was watching it, and I could just tell some of the girls how they was just talking. And that girl, her feelings was hurt. I could tell she felt some kind of way when dude said, I can go to the bank and draw 100,000 right now. So she felt some kind of way about that. So then it got to the point that then they resorted to say, "Oh, you look like a Ninja Turtle. You look like a Ninja Turtle." I like, okay, cool. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. But you see now, nah, man, I would never go on no show like Pop the Balloon. I would never go. I don't do that type of stuff. I don't do that. I would never go on no show like that. But like I said, black people is the problem. Stop going on them type of shows. What I mean, for what do we get out of going on stuff like that anyway? First of all, them girls on there, most of them be looking average as hell. Most of them, and it's all haven't it always been that way? The one that looked the worst, or the brokest ones, is the ones that try to talk the most shit, and that try to have the most expectations. I could just tell that a lot of, and I'm not even like, I ain't even on that type of time, but I could just tell a lot of them girls be fronting on there. What are you? Oh, oh, I do this. One girl made up a profession that I ain't never even heard of. And I could just tell by how she was dressed, she was fronting. And then it was one girl on there, she really had me heated. It was with this other dude. He was like, it was just this light-skinned girl on there. Um, she had on this cheap ass, old navy looking jacket, and these cheap ass looking Walmart heels, and had on a white shirt. A white shirt. And I'll never forget her. She was just like she just was like irritating. And I could just tell she didn't come on there. Yeah, I could just tell she didn't come on there really to meet nobody. She just came on there to get some TV time and stuff. Cause here go the thing, and the lady that hosts the show, she need to do better background checks on some of these people, because already one of the contestants got arrested recently because she was involved in that scam that went on with Trevor Bauer, where basically she finessed Trevor Bauer out of abortion money or something. So I guess she was saying that she needed to get an abortion, and she finessed him out of some abortion money. So she ended up getting arrested for like fraud or something. And she was on that show. So that lady, she need to do better background check. But black people need to stop participating in that foolishness. And as far as somebody may come on here, but white people going to, oh, I don't give a fuck about them. I'm just saying, I don't care about them. I care about my people, black people. We need to stop participating in ratchetness and foolishness. We got to stop putting ourselves on display to be minstrel shows and court gestures and stuff for these other people. That stuff just, what do we benefit out of that kind of stuff? I mean, some of them chicks that I done seen on that Pop the Balloon show, and then like I swear to God, it was another one that was irritating too. And she was on the exact same show. She was another light-skinned girl. She said she was from Chicago or something. That girl looked like she had to be about 4'11". And she kept saying, "Oh, you just I don't know. You just remind me of my little. She said that like a couple of times. I'm like, damn, did you like do something with your brother or something? The way you keep reminiscing about your little brother. You sure? I mean, like for real. Yeah, she made talk like look. She articulates herself very well. She looked like she came from a upscale. Looked like she very educated. Well, if she educated, why is she participating in foolishness like that? I mean, when you watch shows like, can you imagine you somewhere in Africa and you watching that Pop the Balloon show, or you some black man somewhere else and you like, damn, this is how American black women act? Who in the hell would want to wife them? Dudes, them dudes gonna go look for everybody but a black woman. And that's what I'm saying. Black women is on global display. And a lot of times people start to see that they're the problem, not us. A lot of this victimhood about you know what I'm saying, them not being around a man and all that stuff and not having a father figure, because that's probably because your mama ran your damn father off. Or your mama was, you know what I'm saying, your mama was like 7-Eleven. She couldn't keep her legs closed, so she don't know who the hell your daddy is. But then she raises you as a single mom, but she telling you, well, your daddy ain't shit. And the reason why she's saying your daddy ain't shit, because she really don't know who your damn daddy is. It could be Bill, it could be Will, it could be the twins, it could be the, you know what I'm saying? She don't know. But actually, in retrospective, she the one that ain't shit, because she sat up there letting all them men like basically, you know, shoot up the club. But she's blaming it, and that's a cycle that goes on more than you think. So I'm not worried, and I'm not worried about none of you Captain Saber hoes and you simps that sit up there or do anything. Well, you know, you know, well, you know, at the end of the day, brothers need to show some. Man, fuck that, man. Get out of here, dude. Get out of here. You stealing them, dude. That ain't gonna work. All that simping, you ain't gonna. They just gonna take your money and they ain't gonna let you smash. You know what's gonna happen? They're gonna tell you they need $500 for their rent. You gonna bring them $500. They gonna give you a hug, and they gonna tell you they gotta go to bed. They gonna kick you out the house, and guess what? They gonna call me to come over. They gonna call me to come over, and they gonna take the $500 that you gave them, and they gonna buy me some food. And if stuff is open, they gonna take me out for a late night drink, and then I'm gonna go back to the house and smash. So don't be careful. Be careful. So I'm just saying. I'm just letting you know. I'm just letting you know that well, you know, see the problem with you brothers, man. Y'all gotta understand me, and y'all gotta take the time out to understand this woman. And it ain't nothing, man. Shut up, dude. Shut up. Move. I push, man. I smush face dudes like that. Move, dude. Nobody don't want to hear that. I'm just, I'm just, I'm just saying. Oh, please. Oh, Dr. Umar, I said, I said, it's the brother, because man, I don't be paying attention to Dr. Umar. I'll take what he say with a grain of sand. I'm like back and forth with him. Some stuff he say I agree with. Some stuff, because him and Dr. Boyce Watkins, they be simping way too hard. That's just, they be simping way too hard. And niggas like that, they don't be having me fooled. So he probably do. He probably do. I mean, he from Philly. I've been to Philly. Philly got a real good underrated nightlife. So, you know, he probably do. Oh yeah, Dr. Boris Watkins. I mean, I used to mess with him tough, but man, he just lately he just been on some king simp stuff. I just like, man, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Like, stop it, man. Ain't nobody buying what you selling, dude. I'm just like, just stop it. Yeah. So shoot, what Dr. Boyce Watkins need to be doing, he need to be trying to help us figure out how we gonna get brother man his job back. But if y'all know who that dude is, tell him to hit me on Instagram or something, man. So we could talk and we figure out what we want. But if I'm not mistaken, he should be in a union because usually dudes that do plumbing and engineering, like me, I'm in. You know what I'm saying? I'm a teamster. So I'm in the Teamsters Union. So you know, his union should be fighting for him, man, because like I said, I'm still trying to figure out on what grounds. What grounds did he get fired on? Pretty the same thing. Town Business Sports. that's my Instagram. Pretty much it's Town Business Sports. I'll put the link up probably when I conclude this video. But yeah, if y'all know who that brother is, man, tell him to hit me up. Tell him we'll talk so we can figure out how to game plan and strategize and see can we get his job back because that dude shouldn't have been fired. And I'm gonna see can I do whatever I can to get him his job back. Do whatever it takes. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Town business. B. You know what I'm saying? BIZZNIZZ. Well, I seen what his name is. He got. I'm gonna have somebody. CJ got his information. So if you go to Goodfella Sports TV, he got his information. And like I said, I'm gonna try to reach out to the brother and see where he is. First, I'm gonna call his union because I'm gonna ask his union like why the hell they ain't fighting to get his job back, and then his job gonna have to explain to me like on what terms did he lose his job, and then the second line of business is to try to find out who was calling his job. I'll be willing to put up. I guarantee you, if I put like $500 up, somebody snitch the person out, and then we gonna put her name out there, and we gonna try to get her fired from her job. I mean, one term deserves another, right? Even Steven, right? Again, I'm trying to figure out what he got. Like, that's what I keep at. On what grounds did he get terminated for? On what grounds? Nah, I'll look into it like later on. Yeah, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Um, my job, they can't do nothing to me. As long as I don't do no, my job can't do nothing to me. As long as I don't do any videos talking about company policy, as long as I don't have on no apparel when I'm doing videos, they can't do nothing to me. It is a state by state thing, but technically, if if he does social media, like I said, what did he do which was in violation of company policy because he defended himself? He didn't threaten him. Because if they say, well, you shouldn't have been arguing with him, that wrongful termination lawsuit. He didn't threaten him. He just basically returned fire. He stood up for himself. Like I said, on what grounds was he terminated? No, I understand that some job. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, E. No, I understand what you saying, Weston. But I'm saying, but you have to be more specific. Now I can see if you lied about what that lady did about the whole kidnapping thing, but I'm saying on what grounds? On as far as violating social media or work policies, he didn't do anything wrong. Oh, you fired because you insulted a lady who insulted you first? See you in court. They doxed him. I heard of that terminology, but what do that mean? Because like I said, I'm trying to get to the bottom of it, because like I would want to be more specific on like what is the grounds for termination. I do understand that some jobs make you sign social media policies, and also it go by your prospective state. I know in California, jobs are prohibited, because I looked this stuff up. Jobs are prohibited from disciplining you for incidents that happen outside the job. They cannot discipline you for stuff that happened outside the job. They're not supposed to do that. That's illegal. You could sue them. I don't know if he lives in California, but once again, somebody leaked his info. Hmm. Well, the only people that could have his info would be the people, the pop the balloon people, or probably some bitter ex-girlfriend or something. Because that's usually what the case is. Probably some bitter ex-girlfriend that he did. You know what I'm saying? That he did the hit and run with. You have to watch out for that kind of stuff, because a lot of these women be vengeful and stuff. But like I said before, I'm going to try to run an investigation, and his job is going to have to explain to me and quite a few other people, because I'm definitely going to see can somebody involve Brother Phil, because I know Brother Phil will do something. So we'll see can we get the big guns involved. Dr. Boyce Watkins should do something since he likes simping so much. But, and another thing, as far as Dr. Umar said, on the side note, ain't no black man telling no woman, no black women to go get no BBLs. That's a damn lie. Okay, well he need to find that person, and he need to sue them. It could have been some hating ass. I wouldn't be surprised. It could have been some hating ass nigga too. But I feel like this, whoever this person is that leaked out his information, he needs to try to find them and sue them. And I'm pretty sure if somebody offer some money, somebody would come with some proof and just be like, look, just he need to find that person. He need to find that person. Cause that's messed up, because at the end of the day, they messing with the man's money. But I'm still trying to figure out, like, on what grounds was he terminated. You To say that you terminated somebody, okay, you went on the talk, okay, you went on a dating show. You went on a dating show. Okay, well, we're gonna let you go because basically you defended yourself from a woman who was from women that was verbally attacking you. That right there would be grounds for, legal action. Because you could say that's sexism. You could say, okay, well, you're being sexist towards me. So do need to go holler at a lawyer though. But real talk, yeah. But anyway, you guys, appreciate you. Been on here for like an hour. It's your boy Town. I'm out.